Hi, my name is Harrison Bunt, and these are my kayaks. I ride them down the river like a horse on land, but twice as fast and half as expensive. That's right, only $74.99 per kayak.
Your kayak is stupid.
See there? That's a big kayak. He wants to keep a small business like mine underwater. But lucky for me, my kayaks have none of the fees of theirs. That's right, I'll kayak your kayak straight to your house. Call now to reserve a brand new kayak for me, Harrison Bunt. Oh my God, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Are you okay? I mean, I was afraid something like that was going to happen.
Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
This man is Harrison Bunt. On the outside, he looks like just a normal, everyday kayak salesman, but on the inside, it's much more complex than that. Join me today in this Iceberg exploration of this cult icon. It'll only get darker from here.
Drunk boating is certainly safer than, got the camera.
The popular kayak salesman.
You are a dirty, filthy liar!
Man, what are you doing?
She can't accept my kayaks, then she can't fully love me back.
Harrison Bunt was born on his birthday, August 18th, 1971, in Baltimore, Maryland. From a young age, he and his father would often go out fishing, and many cite this as the beginning of his fascination with the water. When he was in the 3rd grade, Bunt joined his local scouts troop, where he became obsessed with kayaking. On an old Reddit thread, user DumpsterBoy4368 posted a picture of a letter he had found in his attic. The letter reads, "Dear Grandma and Grandpa, thank you so much for the kayak. All my friends think it is so cool and I love to paddle around it in the river at my school. Love, Harrison." Other users quickly connected this letter to a young Harrison Bunt, though the thread went silent soon after, so it is not known whether or not the letter was authentically written by a young Harrison, or just Dumpster Boy keening for some internet clout. Harrison graduated high school in 1988, and soon after married his high school sweetheart, Roxane Bloomsberg. Not much is known about this period of his life, up until when he began running advertisements for his kayaking business in the early 1990s. The recording you saw at the beginning of this video was one such advertisement. He was a responsible salesman, according to his few customers, and he often enjoyed tapping into the elderly adventurer market with his advertisement, "Old Folks Can't Swim."
Hi, I'm Harrison Bunt. Can you swim? Are you elderly? If you answered yes to both, you are a dirty, filthy liar. You can't swim, so kayak instead. Call or fax Old Folks Can't Swim to 1-800-HB-KAYAKS for a discount on a shiny new Harrison Bunt kayak.
Wow!
Some minor outrage followed, but fortunately for Bunt, it was only broadcast once, while all other networks were showing the white Ford Bronco O.J. Simpson chase, so not many eyes saw it until its recent internet virality.
YouTube keeps trying to take down this ad. Research papers found endocrine blockers in common household foods, such as canned tuna, liquid meat, and frozen blueberries. Basically, this means government's letting your food turn you into a sissy. Ronald Reagan was almost assassinated right as he was about to tell the truth, and Queen Elizabeth died right as she was starting to uncover the facts. Buy my research-backed pills to end your bedroom troubles. So click the link attached to this ad if you don't want to grow boobs and lose your man meat.
Bunt married Roxane Bloomsberg on July 4th, 1988. Shortly after, he began to stop hiding his now unhealthy kayak obsession. He told her he wanted to open up an independent kayak business, something unheard of at the time. This began to wear on their relationship. An amateur behind-the-scenes documentary showing his early advertisements depicted this and how it affected his work.
Hi, I'm Harrison Bunt, and this is one of my kayaks. You know, kayaking on a serene river is a great way to escape whatever problems are chasing you. Got the camera. You're my passion, these kayaks. That's all I think about. Just wish she'd understood. Hell, she told me, if I love these kayaks more than her, I should go sleep in one instead of in our bed. I ain't perfect, but she was cruel. I love her. I really do. But if she can't accept my kayaks, then she can't fully love me back.
Damn. This eventually led to Harrison and Roxane's divorce in 1994, after which Harrison became a very heavy drinker.
My name is Harrison Bunt.
Drunk boating is certainly safer than drunk driving, I'll tell you. Call 1-800-HB Kayaks to show your support for kayak-friendly bars in Maryland.
The same month that the drunk boating ad aired, Harrison would have a run-in with the police. It would not be his last. This video has been sponsored by Liquid Meat. Are you ever too tired after a long day of work at the office to cook dinner for yourself and your family? Well, then try Liquid Meat, America's #1 food product. Liquid Meat comes in a convenient single-use plastic container and is curated by only the finest of chefs. Liquid Meat comes in many non-controversial flavors such as meat and meat too. Use the hashtag #meat2 on social media to show your support for Liquid Meat. Why not give it a try? Yum! God. Order your first box Liquid Meat today for only $24.99 and use the exclusive promo code FREE-SHIPPING for free shipping. On June 6, 1996, Harrison visited a bar that he frequented often called the Dusty Trout. After getting extremely intoxicated, he led 3 other inebriated bar patrons down to the river where he'd been storing his kayaks. 3 men would have lost their lives that night if it weren't for a noise complaint called in by a concerned Riverside resident.
Licking County Sheriff's Department, what's your emergency?
They're so damn loud.
Who, ma'am?
These drunk kayaking hooligans. They're paddling down my river, hooting and hollering, waking up my kid. He's got a baseball game tomorrow. He needs his rest.
Okay, hang tight. What's your address?
The only goddamn river in town.
Where on the river?
As I said before, the only damn river in town.
What is your address, ma'am?
Place. Get here quick. They're boating uncontrollably.
When the police arrived, 2 of the men's kayaks had capsized. Harrison and the other man, still afloat, seemed unaware that their drunk buddies were stuck in upturned kayaks. Luckily, the police arrived in time to resuscitate both men, though Harrison was charged with criminal negligence and forced to serve a 2-day sentence in prison where inmates constantly complained about his unceasing sea shantying.
Shut the f*** up! Please! God damn it!
When I found out he was in prison, I was completely shocked, and when I found out he was arrested for criminal negligence, I was even more shocked, and when I found out he was arrested because of the kayaks, I was slightly less shocked.
This is Pickpocket, the all-new AI listening app for all of your note-taking needs. I never go anywhere without it listening in. So I can enjoy the moment, while Pickpocket does all the busy work. Hey Pickpocket, summarize my most recent conversation.
Sure, here's your most recent conversation summarized. Mom said, James, we have something very serious to talk to you about. Then your dad said, James, we saw your search history and to be honest, me and your mother found it very upsetting. Then your mom said, I'm sorry, honey, but we just can't keep supporting you. Your dad cut her off and said, James, we need you to pack your stuff and go. Then you said, you all just don't fucking get it. Then you continued on to say multiple words that I cannot repeat within my user guidelines. After that, your parents called the police and you were escorted off of the property. Would you like me to summarize the conversation that you had with Officer Courtney in the interrogation room?
No thanks, Pickpocket. And that's why I use Pickpocket.
Bunt would continue filming advertisements throughout the second half of the 1990s, though his business seemed to be faltering in popularity just a bit.
Hi, I'm Harrison Bunt. Did you know that more than 50% of all kayaks spring leak within 2 years of initial purchase? Well, coincidentally, Big Kayak owns more than 50% of the kayak market.
I manufacture my kayaks with cheap overseas labor and store them in poorly maintained warehouses.
See, that's Big Kayak. Unlike them, I make all my kayaks with child labor in the good old US of A. And I store them all in my own house. Just ask one of my rats.
It's so clean.
See, if you can't trust rats, who can you trust? Call 1-800-HB-KAYAK today to order your brand new kayak.
Whoa.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and this is my grandpa. He worked on a lot of Harrison's old videos.
Harrison Bunt was an evil man. He yelled at his actors like a drill sergeant. A sick, twisted man who took pleasure in others' suffering. He controlled, micromanaged his sets without reason or true direction. He lured his actors into dangerous situations and paid them only in exposure. It was the most humiliating experience of my life. And I was once a TikToker.
In late 1997, Harrison became aware that his ex-wife Roxane was seeing someone new. This angered him deeply and filled him with a strong masculine rage, so he called up Roxane for the first time in 2 years on the phone.
Hello? Hi, I'm Harrison Bunt, and you listen here. You may think that your new boyfriend of yours is some kind-hearted man, but he's nowhere near as fearless as I, baby.
Okay.
I tell you, baby, he's nothing.
At least he doesn't find kayaks attractive.
Oh, you've gone too damn far now, I tell you, baby. I'm gonna kayak all the way across North America.
You really don't need to do that, Harrison.
Whatever you say, baby.
Harrison, sensing this to be a genius publicity stunt, announced the adventure in an advertisement in January 1998.
Hi, I'm Harrison Bunt, and this here is a river. In fact, it is the river I'll be taking on my coast-to-coast kayaking tour to promote my brand new kayak line, the Electric Kayak. That's right. I'll be paddling all the way from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine.
Bunt's journey began on June 10, 1998 in Portland, Oregon. He was followed by 2 camera people in kayaks filming the whole journey for television. After a few months of dwindling media attention, the camera feeds suddenly cut out completely. Many at the time attributed this to just a technical error, however, recent footage uncovered by myself and Roxane Bloomsberg paint a different, darker story. Take an exclusive look now.
She's up there. I'm at my bitch ex-wife's house. I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something.
Closer, can I help you?
I'm here for Roxane. I kayaked over 2,000 miles to get here.
Yeah, I can go and get her. I'm Justin, by the way. Her fiance. Roxane!
Harrison? I kayaked over 2,000 miles to get here.
Yeah. Is this about Justin?
Just give me a second chance. I can win you back, baby, please.
I'm engaged, Harry.
Don't you fucking call me Harry. All right, that name is reserved for people who don't shatter my heart. If you replace every piece of a kayak, is it still the same kayak? No! If you replace every piece of a heart, is it still the same heart?
You can't replace every single piece of a kayak because it's a single chunk of plastic. Look, I'm sorry about your heart, but that's what you get for being a no-good, single-minded, kayak-swindling, two-faced idiot.
Well, it's obviously Jason's the one you love here.
Yeah, because we're getting married. Also, it's Justin. Roxane, honey, why don't you go inside? I'll deal with this clown here. Hey, man, what do you want?
I want Roxane.
Dude, she doesn't love you anymore! Okay, why can't you just go out and move on like she has? You know, I'm sure there's plenty of women out there who loves kayaks just as much as you do.
You know what? You're right. I'm I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come out here, and I apologize.
Thank you.
You know what would make me feel a whole lot better?
What, man?
Is if you came down to the river with me and you tried out my brand new kayak.
What? Why would you want me to do that?
Well, because I think you'd love it. You see, it's the brand new model in my electric kayak series.
Dude, I don't care about your stupid electric doohickeys.
Please?
No, I'd rather stay here. Roxane, my fiance.
Pretty please? With a cherry on top?
No, you've been here long enough. Just get off my property before I call the police on you. Oh, dude, let me go. Oh, man, what are you doing? Dude, oh,
I saw the video cameras just floating by, and I thought that they'd be of some macabre interest. I watched the footage only once, and after that I couldn't stomach the thought of anyone in the public having access to it. I was scared that if I took Harrison to court, he would retaliate. I just hope that Justin can forgive me, wherever he is, for not seeking justice until today.
This was the tale of Harrison Bunt. Thanks to Roxane and I's unearthing of this new footage, he may finally be brought to justice. We have video of Harrison Bunt, America's favorite independent kayak salesman, killing a man in cold blood and even colder river water. Thank you to Roxane Bloomsberg for her help with this investigation.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe.
One day when the talking is done, we'll take our leave and go.